Happy Friday. Yes, I'm getting ready at 5 something in the afternoon because yesterday was my mom's birthday and we're going to eat for her birthday. So, let me fix my lighting here. So, let's see here if I can make my lighting a little better. No, it's a little better. This lighting in my bathroom is not good. Okay. I've already primed my face and I'm going to put my makeup on, my foundation on. I prefer putting mine on with a buffer brush. It seems to go on better and it's not as heavy of a coverage. If you have not used our foundation, you get a full coverage. And mine looks really dark. Maybe see that better. And I do not like that. Carolyn, you love your makeup. I'm glad you do. Peyton had such a good turnout for her party. I'm glad everybody came out and supported her. She's going to do really good at selling this makeup. I'm glad everybody got color matched. I couldn't see the rest of your comment though that you were trying to say about the lipstick, about the color. It wouldn't let me open up what you were saying. Or I would have responded to you. Yeah, she did. She's such a pretty girl anyway, so she can really bring in clients with people looking at her wearing it. So she's a good walking advertisement for it. I hope everybody's going to have a very Merry Christmas. I'm birthday partied out. Trying to, there. My comments are covering up my face. That's better. I know this is an odd time because people are getting off work. I don't know what that just did. So I think I've got this on here. Been fighting a headache for the last couple days, and this wet rain today just did me in. I see some of y'all jumping on. Say hi when you jump on. I'm going to dust just a little bit of our pressed powder. And in this kit right here, I have pressed powder and our blush number 1, which is Alive, and number 3, which I think is, let's see, is Possible. So I'm using our new classified brush set, which is our big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to dust a little bit on here. I'm really dry. I have really dry skin, but I seem to get just a little bit oily in my T-zone with this foundation. Which this foundation is really good for my oily skin because it's a wax base, and so it, I don't know, it just feels real, I don't know, it moisturizes my skin. So, let's see, next, I'm going to put some bronzer on. I'm going to use our taper brush for that. And I just fixed up a set for my bronzer. And this is our bronzer here, and then this is our blush number 6, and it's called Glowing. And so use it for highlighter usually. We were supposed to be eating in Marjorie, Carolyn, at the Poinsett County Cafe. Hey Pam, how are you feeling? Anyways, we were supposed to be eating at the Poinsett County Cafe, I think is what they call it, for my mom's birthday. And for some reason they're not open, so now we're going to Uncle John's. Which Owen, yes, it is pouring rain, and I really don't feel like driving at all. You're getting better. Well, I hope you are, girl. I hear that surgery is rough. And, you know, my shoulders kill me. My left one bothers me. Was it your left shoulder or your right shoulder, Pam? I'm using our blush number 1. It's my favorite alive. My left shoulder really gives me problems, Pam. It has for years. And I'm using our angled brush to do my blush. And so they say, if you're going to conceal, if you put your fingers right here, concealer goes here, highlight goes here, and your blush goes here. Worst thing you've ever been through. It was your right. See, you know, I'm right-handed, but I do a lot, like I blow dry with my left arm with the brush. And I went to an orthopedic doctor, and he thinks I just have frozen shoulders, what he thinks is going on with me. But, you know, because I had that aneurysm and they had to go in and put those, that coral in there, they couldn't do an MRI at this imaging center right down beside your shop. And so, I went to an orthopedic doctor, and that's what he thinks, that I just have frozen shoulder. And so he gave me a cortisone shot and is basically going to wait, it was a week ago, to see if that helps it. And if that doesn't give me any relief, then he's going to send me for a MRI in Jonesboro, where I guess they're not scared to do an MRI. And go from there. I don't know. So I'm using, out of our Bare Metals collection, this number 1, this rose color glasses all over my eye. And I also use it a lot of times to highlight with. It's a really pretty color to highlight with. You can do a lot with this palette by itself. And it is on sale right now from $88 to $66. So, and that palette also, it comes with our eyeliner and it comes with our number 7 brush. So it's really a steal right now if you like it. They're all shimmery, but they're not like too shimmery. Like, I know as you get older, you kind of can't wear those shimmers because it just makes all our wrinkles show up. But they're not it's not over the top shimmery. So fill my eyebrows in just a little bit. I've never been one to be just overly concerned about my eyebrows. That's not my... And got to be real careful when you're doing... I use the lightest, almost the lightest brown there is to do mine. Because you will be looking like Groucho Marx before you know it. Just that makes mine look dark, and I'm using this right here, which the next lightest is this one, and I'm using this one right here to fill in my eyebrows. Some people won't go out of the house without their eyebrows done. Everybody's different. Let's see, mine was frozen, 2 partial tears, bone spur, lots of tendon. I don't doubt it. You know, people don't realize that doing hair, how hard it is on the body, how physically it is. But I've never been doing eyebrows, have never been an issue for me. It's not something that like I have to do before I leave. I'm a lipstick girl. I've got to have lipstick on or I won't leave the house. I'll go out of the house with my hair looking rough, but I'm going to have some lipstick on. So, everybody's different. Everybody has their thing. And I don't really notice people's eyebrows that much unless they have them just really thick. And then I'm like, girl, you overdid it with them eyebrows. And thick eyebrows are apparently really in, but I guess I'm not ever going to be in because I'm not going to be there. Yes, Becca, me and my lipstick. You know me, I got to have my lipstick. I always carried a tube of lipstick in my pocket at work. Hey, Pam. Happy birthday. Have you had a good birthday today? Because to me, when I feel my hand, I feel like they just look dirty. Like I feel like I got like I have makeup. Like my base is like caked up in it. That's the way I feel. Everybody's got their thing. Mine is definitely lipstick. Always has. And usually you can't get in the outside pocket of my purse because I've got so much lipstick in there. Wishing it would. Both Pam's on here. I wish the rain would go away too. And yes, I feel naked without my lipstick. You love lip. I'm telling you, everybody's different. Everybody's got their own little thing that they can't go without. And mine is lipstick. So yeah, now we're going to Uncle John's. Owen won't eat there because a little over a year ago, or maybe longer, they ate there one night with his dad and his sister and them. And the next day, his sister started throwing up. Owen swears they got food poisoning from there. And I'm like, dude, y'all did not get food poisoning from there. So he's in there trying to change where we're going to eat for my mom's birthday. And my mom's like, we've already told everybody where we're going, so you can't change where we're going. So Owen's trying to control where we're going to eat for my mom's birthday. I'm like, dude, it's not your birthday. You can't control where we go eat. I mean, he's sitting there thinking. I'm like, why are you sitting over here thinking? Why do you got that look on your face? Like, he's like, I'm like, what are you thinking about? He's like, where else we could go eat? I said, it's not a discussion about where we can go eat. We are going to eat at Uncle John's. He's like, no, I'm not eating there. I'm like, well, he goes, but I'm hungry. I said, well, you can go and just hang out. He's like, but I'm hungry. I said, well, I guess we'll have to stop and get you something on the way because we're eating at Uncle John's. And I'm thinking, now watch me get sick, and then he's going to be laughing at me because I'm sick because I get food poisoning from there or something. You talking about Owen spoiled? Yeah, Owen is a little spoiled. You know, he's the only child, and you know, but he is good. He, you know, I can't say that that he's a bad kid because, you know, he don't get in any trouble. He is my baby, but, you know, like him trying to pick somewhere else to eat, I'm like, dude, this ain't about you. You know, he makes straight A's and he works his butt off in school, and so you know, and he don't ask for much. And so he won't, I mean, his stepmom, I'm pretty sure, works there on Friday nights. And, you know, his dad will want to take him there. And no one's like, I'm not eating there. I mean, he just, you know, he going to put his foot down over that. He's my big baby now. Breaks my heart every day that he's getting older. Yes, you're right. Now, if he didn't act right, no, he wouldn't. You know, you know, Becca, I can't tolerate no somebody not acting right. It just ain't in me. And it's probably because I was bad as a child. I was bad as a teenager. And I sassed my mom a lot. And that's probably why I can't handle it. I don't know how my mom made it with us three. I mean, I had to give her props. That's why she won't color her hair. She won't color her hair because she says she earned every one of them gray hairs from me and my sister, so she won't color it. So, are all y'all ready for Christmas? Even though it don't feel like it's Christmas, because it's kind of gotten warm out there. It was earlier when I got out. Pam, I am trying to go to school for ultrasound tech, and we will see how that goes. I mean, I start this semester at Baptist, and you know, we will see how that goes if I can make it through anatomy and physiology, because that is a big roadblock in the way. Math I can do. It's really, really easy for me, but science was never my strong suit. So, we will see. But I didn't think I was going to make it through psychology back in the spring, and somehow I did. I didn't think I was going to make it through statistics this semester, but somehow I did with the A. Somehow I made a 97 on that final. And I looked at it like 3 times, and I still swear he put somebody else's grade on mine. And my mama told me, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And I was like, well, I guess you're right. Because I walked out there thinking, I actually looked to see if I made a 50, would I still pass that class? I mean, before I turned it in, I was adding on my calculator, if I made a 50, would I still pass the class? And I would not. That's how much I assumed that I had not passed yet. So, you know, I tried to take it, Becca. I'm sorry. The time does pass, and people say that it gets easier with time, and I don't believe that. You know, I was really close to my grandfather. And it's still, hard for me, and it's still hard for my mama. I don't wish that on anybody back. I can't imagine losing one of my parents, and my parents are getting older, and both of them are kind of like getting their affairs in order, and I've accused both of them that both of them have something wrong with their health, and they're just not telling us. I'm like, are you, something going on? Y'all need to tell us, and you're not telling us. Because my mom's giving away all her stuff. Think of everything he does, all the people he helps. Well, yes, you're right. God is the only healer. And you have a strong faith. My faith's probably not as strong as yours is. So it makes it easier when you have a strong faith in the Lord. So, and really that's the only person that can get you through anything, My mom has been going through her stuff and giving us the things she wants us to have right now. And so I'm like, is something going on with you? And my dad's asking people about making a will. And so I'm kind of the same thing. You're right, Becca. You're right. You know, and people tend to lean on God when the times are hard, and when things are good, we don't seem to praise Him enough. You know, we don't seem to praise God when things are good. We tend to only lean on Him when things are bad, which isn't right at all. Becca, is Nona not doing hair anymore? Okay. Well, I went out to dinner last night for one of my friends, her fiance's birthday, and there was a girl there that used to go to her, and that's what she told me, and I was like, I didn't know that. And she loved the way Nona did her hair, so I'm gonna have to tell her that she's back, because she went to somebody else and they didn't. She lives out in like Cordova, and she loved the way that Nona has always done her hair, and that's what she said. And I said I didn't know that. And then I started thinking that I really hadn't seen her posting anything on Facebook, but you know, sometimes Facebook kind of filters what you see and what you don't see, and sometimes it'll just kind of take people out of your feed. And so I'll have to let her know that she is. I am, sometimes she's hard to get a hold of. Okay. Well, we all can be that way. Their mascara, and I'm not just saying this because I sell their mascara. I would buy this even if I didn't sell it. I am a mascara snob. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook does that either. And Facebook's really, jacked with their algorithms, and, they've changed up all kinds of stuff. But this mascara is a Fiberlast, one step Fiberlast mascara, and it is so light. Like, I've always had problems with feeling like my mascara gets in my eyes and stuff like that. This, I don't even realize I have mascara on. And so it is so freaking light, but it's buildable, so you can just keep going back and putting it on there. Yeah, Facebook is cheesy. I feel like that if you look at their stuff, then it starts showing up in your feed. That's what I think. So, I don't really know about that. So what are all y'all doing for Christmas? Any of y'all going out of town? All my family was in town last weekend, so, I just have to do Owen's, and I hadn't wrapped one single one of his presents at all. They're all still hidden. Every time a delivery happens, he's like sliding up to the door, and I'm like, get out of here, nosy. He still gets excited, though. We've never had the discussion if Santa is real or not. I'm sure he knows it, but we still make cookies every year. I still do what I'm supposed to do. And he has never, I'm sure kids have ruined that for him, but I know a couple years ago, like, I showed him a video where these parents had I don't know how they had done it, but somehow they had caught Santa on film at their house, coming into their house and stuff. What do you say, you're gaining weight? Well, believe it or not, I am too. But, and Owen was like all into it. And so, like in 6th grade, he was still believing. So, I kind of was going to, we're just not going to have that conversation. You know, I know it's easier when you have like a younger sibling, and, you know, when the older one finds out, they kind of just play it up for the younger one. But, I remember the year my sister told her 2 younger ones that there was no Santa Claus because she couldn't afford to buy them everything they were asking for. And I said, girl, I said, I can't believe you ruined their Christmas. You ruined their hopes and dreams. I said, what you're supposed to do is you tell them that Santa may bring that stuff, but Mom and Dad has to pay Santa for it. She said, oh, that was a good one. I said, you should have phoned a sister. You shouldn't have ruined their Christmas. Here it is. This is Berry Berry liner. They came out with 3 new liners a couple months ago. And their liners are so smooth. And my lips are so uneven. Like I have this one that goes this way and one comes in another way. And so I really have to work. And I woke up Sunday morning when all my family was here with the big old fever blister, which I've had all my life. And thank goodness for my sweet nurse practitioner, because I had to bother her on a Sunday and have her call me in some medicine because I didn't have any more. And it was humongous, and it's still healing. And this is their lipsticks. Their 100 series are opaque, so they have more color, and their 200 series are sheer. So, like, this is Plum Luck. So it looks like it has color, but it's kind of hard to tell because I put liner on it. But when you first put it on, it's like sheer, and then you can keep adding and adding and adding to get it the color you want. So they're buildable. And I only have a couple of their colors in their lipstick because most people like their lip enduring colors because they last longer. They're matte and they dry to a matte, and then you can put the lip gloss over them, but they'll last. They'll stay on for about 5 hours depending on, you know, if you're not eating and stuff like that. But they stay on longer without drying out your lips and making them feel icky. And so, but these feel like chapstick on your lips. And so, they feel just wonderful. And this one, this is their, Not Telling. It's like the perfect nude color, and it was sold out when I first signed on. So, trying to see if I forgot anything. I don't think so. Put a little bronzer on my neck. So now I'm trying to do something to my hair, and I hope all of y'all have a very Merry Christmas. And I'm sure I'll be back on here maybe before then, if not after then. I'll probably videotape Owen opening some of his presents that I'm going to have to rig up and hide because, you know, all he wanted was video games. So I'm going to have to find a way to hide those in bigger boxes and stuff like that and trick him. So, because then he knows what everything is under the tree, which is probably why I haven't wrapped any of his stuff, because then he would know what everything is. So, but I'm about to get off here and finish getting ready to go eat for my mom's birthday. So I hope y'all have a fabulous Friday night, and I hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas if I don't see y'all before then. Bye.